Hi, everybody. Grandpa here. You know, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm going to start a series of, 10-minute videos going in a little more in depth about the various procedures and techniques and styles that you might want to try in painting. And so the first one I'm going to put up is this one, and it deals with a chain of events, a chain of skills, if you will, that really need to be worked on and kept proper, because the better you do these 4 skills, the better paintings that you're going to have, okay? And they are color and composition and form and shape, okay? If any one of these links is missing, you can still do the painting, but it won't be as good as it would be if you just learned these various skills and then went ahead and applied them. So I want you to take a look at our little video section here, and I'm going to explain the links in this chain, and then I'll be back and have a few final words before we go ahead on our sessions. Okay? So join me over at the easel, and we'll take a look at what's coming. And these are the 4 areas that I want to cover to begin our 10-minute sessions. These 4 areas are vitally important if you want to become the best artist that you can be, okay? And 3 of these were pounded into my head by a teacher many years ago by the name of Helen Van Wyck, who was one of the best artists anywhere, okay? And I added a 4th one, but we'll start out with just the 4 in this chain. This chain needs to be together, because if we eliminate any one piece of this chain, we can still finish the painting, but it's not going to be as good as it could be. And not necessarily in order, okay, because they are all equally important. We'll start with shape. The shape of whatever it is you're going to paint has got to be as accurate as you can get it, unless you're doing an impressionistic painting or something like that. Shape is the drawing part of painting. And yes, the better you draw, the better you'll be able to paint if you're into any form of realism. So, shape. How well did you draw the car? How well did you draw the apple, the basket, whatever it is? Shape. That's just a bare drawing, just like that, okay? The next area is form. Form is the shading, the use of the grayscale, which we will get into, to give form, to give roundness to any object that you have drawn. It is this combined with this that actually makes it look like whatever it is you've drawn, okay? And the next area is color. Now the color and the grayscale are hand in hand, because we very rarely will use color straight out of a tube. We will impact that color with some gray or with some white or with some complementary color in order to get the color to where it needs to be. In the old days, we would do a black and white painting, which would be shape and form. You'd have a black and white car, and then you would take your base color and you would glaze that over it. It would give you all of the hues in that color and all of the shades that you were going to need to mix. So color is impacted by the grayscale. We'll learn how that works also. And the last one, but certainly not the least, in fact, one of the most important, is composition. Is your picture set up so that it leads the eye toward the subject, so that it's pleasant to look at? composition is literally the skeleton on which all of the rest of this sets, okay? So we will learn composition and the styles of composition, so that when we do a painting, no matter what medium it's in, it's easy to look at and it's pleasant to look at. So there's our chain. We don't want to break the chain. Shape, drawing, form, shading, color, hand in hand with the shading to get the right color, temperatures, and the composition on which all of the rest of this sets. Okay? So, this is where I want to head with our 10-minute sessions, and I hope that you will join me for them. Okay, here we are back again. So now you understand the importance of the links in this chain. And through this series of 10 or so minute sessions, I want to discuss each one of these links and give you a demonstration on how they are perfected. Okay? So I hope that you join me. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Be sure to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. That really helps their algorithm. And let me know what else you might want to see in this series. So until then, remember that Grandpa loves you. I love you. I love you. I love you.